Welcome to Gaming Ultra Cheap, where we highlight free and cheap games for your wonder and delight. Today we're going to take a little look at The Elder Scrolls Legends, which is a free online collectible card game similar to some other popular free online collectible card games you may be familiar with, but it does have its own little twists and features. So we're going to play a game of this so you can see if it interests you. Now, so far, I've gone through the initial story campaign, and I've played the solo arena a couple times, and I've played player versus player once. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to do a practice battle against the computer using the custom deck that I have made called Sparkle Magic, Very Magic, just so we can take a look at how the game plays. Alright, we're going to go first, so we want to start off with some low-cost cards, something that we can play right away. So we want to replace that one. Sounds good. Well, that didn't help too much, and that certainly didn't help too much. So for this first turn, we can't do anything, because we only have one mana over here. Or Magicka, you can see where the mouse is. Now, in this game usually has multiple lanes you can play cards to. And cards usually can only interact with other cards in the lane that they're in. And lanes can have special properties. For instance, this lane is a shadow lane, this lane is a field lane. So when you deploy a card to this lane, they can't be attacked for the first turn after being deployed. This lane over here, it's just a regular free lane. So we'll continue.
My claws are yours.
So your Magicka goes up by 1 every turn. And now we can play this guy. Even though this character here doesn't have any attack, they have 5 defense, and they have guard, which means they have to be attacked first. You know, it's a very similar, very familiar concept, I should say. Also, decks can have 2 different attributes. As you can see here, the 2 attributes of my deck, which is just a way of sort of grouping cards together and things like that. So now they've deployed to the shadow lane, so you can see their card currently has cover, so we can't attack them this turn. So here's a weapon. We could actually give this guard an attack ability, but let's see what else we have here. We can use the weapon, we can deploy them. They also have guard. So 3/3 or 2/4. I think we'll put them on.
Be on your guard.
Because they have guard, and I like using guard characters.
As good as done. To the mud we all return.
Now what you just saw is because this other character here, or the other player, went second, they have this amulet with 3 gems, which allows them to use a gem during their turn to gain an extra point of Magicka to compensate for them having gone second. And then because this card has regenerate, it regenerated. Okay, let's see, what can we do now? We can still use a weapon. This creature, we can summon them, and then give another character guard that doesn't currently have guard. Let's summon them. See, they have lethal. What that means is it means no matter how much defense another character has, they can still take them out in one hit. Now, using this card, we could either attack the other player directly or attack another character. We'll just attack the other character to sort of clear out their lane. That's going to be our turn.
Bark and burn. As good as done. Whisper your need to the scales.
And it's pretty easy to pick up the flow of the game just by playing it. I mean, like I said, it's very familiar to other similar games of this sort. So let's see. This is a guard character. We could play them here and then give them guard, but that's not going to do much good because we're going to do this, which will take them out. So I think we'll probably just play them here. And then we'll do some of that. It looks like this card here has a special ability. So that's a big old card. This card gains +1/+1 whenever they destroy another card. So in order to take this card out, we need to do 5 damage. We could use the mace on them. It might be a little bit of a waste of the mace, but it would allow us to take them out completely in one shot. And considering they are a bigger enemy, that's not necessarily a bad idea. Let's just do that.
I said no trouble.
Okay, and then we'll play them here, and we'll just give them the guard status like that, and call it good.
Hail to Sibyss. To the mud we all return.
Now, like a lot of card games, how well you do depends largely on just which cards you draw and what order you draw them in. If you have a lot of high-level cards, and you draw them at the very beginning of the game, that doesn't necessarily help you very much. But now we need to start plopping some of our high-level cards. Plop is the scientific term in here, so we can start taking out some of their other cards before they start building up. Hopefully we'll be able to build up a force relatively quickly to take them out before they can take us out. Although with this particular lineup of cards they have, and the cards I've been drawing, it looks like they're probably going to win. And usually what happens is if you are in a match that you don't win, the best thing to do is simply to use a deck with a different set of attributes, which is one of the drawbacks, I would say, of this game, is that whether or not you win also depends largely upon which attributes your deck has and which attributes you're going up against. But there's usually no way to know ahead of time which attributes you're going up against, so you can't really customize your deck for the opponent you're going to face, even though you kind of need to in order to win, if that makes sense. Okay, let's see what we can do here. If anything. We can do this. We can do this. And who else can we plop down? They have 5/1, 2/4, but they have regenerate. They have guard.
The city is safe in my hands.
I guess when they enter beast form, they have guard. So, okay, here's our decision. If we attacked them, it would break one of their runes and cause this character to enter beast form, become more powerful, and gain guard. Or we could try to take out their more powerful character here. It probably doesn't matter either way. Let's just, for the sake of seeing beast mode, let's just do that.
You won't escape alive.
Bark and burn.
Just as I thought. So now we'll try again, except using a deck with different attributes. And I really do think that's one of the weak points of this game, is the fact that it really matters what attributes your deck has when going up against a deck with different attributes. And some attributes just don't match up well against other attributes, but there's really no way to plan your deck ahead of time because you don't know what attributes your opponent's deck is going to have. So you just kind of guess, I suppose. Okay, we go second this time. I think we'll just replace them, keep the rest. And it looks like we're going up against a different opponent. Again, these are just computer opponents, but they have a deck with different attributes. So there, again, it doesn't really do any good to try to pick what you think will be the best attributes to go up against your opponent's attributes, because you don't know what attributes your opponent's deck is going to have. All right, let's use a gem thing and deploy them and call it good.
A strong arm is what you need.
We'll put them... No, let's see. We'll put them...
There's a plan.
Over there.
Always a plan.
Do not test me!
And we can smackify them, take them out. We'll put them over here.
This is my strength and my courage.
How very nice. We'll start off by doing that. So we'll play them,
Ill wins this day.
move this card over, and they'll get a nice little bonus like that. And then we can attack them like that. Very nice.
If I fall this day, may I eat sand.
Well, that's not very helpful for them to do that. That's a bit of a waste on their part, because we'll be able to just do that. Now, all we need to do to take them out is... Well, we can do one of two things. We can either hit them, which will wound them, and then we can use this card to finish them off. Or we can do this,
Offer something?
give them lethal, and then take them out like that. Now we can play this card here.
They make it too easy.
This card is a good card because whenever they attack the opponent directly, they get stronger.
Teach you to mess with me.
And what did they get? Well, that's a little nothing.
I will learn by doing.
They're gonna get one of those thingies. Now, do I have any... Let's see. When a friendly creature moves. That's just when they move a friendly creature. So here is what we'll do for this one. We have 6 Magicka. So we'll put them over here.
Over. It's time to act.
Now, which card do we want to basically sacrifice to this card? We'll sacrifice... Oh, I guess... Oh, no, this one has cover, so we can't attack them yet, unfortunately. We'll hold on to that card because the plan is we'll attack them, which will wound them, and then we'll use this card to finish them off. But in the meantime,
Teach you to mess with me.
we'll do one of those,
You will die, Shith.
and one of those,
Customers only.
and one of those,
Khajiit has had
and that. And then as you can see, they gain +1/+1. Now, my only concern is that they might try to destroy them on their next turn, because this is a good card. So we'll do that to move them over to the other lane over here and keep them safe. Oh, and they get a nice little bonus. And there we go.
Scales of Satokal.
Yeah, see, they are definitely buffing up this particular card. So we most certainly want to use this card to destroy them directly. Now they only have 11 points left. So let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11. We can just take them out right now, which we're going to do. But just for the fun of it, let's take out that card. And let's just do it. Let's do it.
Teach you to mess with me.
Oh no, because they have guard, right. So let's just, they'll be able to survive that. Let's play them.
This is my strength and my courage.
You can't defeat me.
One of those. And one of those. And one of those. Okay, next round, we should be able to take them out.
Avail yourself of this. Into the fray.
Excellent. And that should do it.
Khajiit has had enough.
Da 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 da. Game rewards. Just got some gems which you use to craft new cards. Okay. Well, that's just a little look at the basic play of the game. So that's a little look at the Elder Scrolls Legends. If this game interests you, it's free. You can either get it on Steam or directly from the website, the Elder Scrolls Legends website. So if it looks interest you, you can pick it up and give it a try. Let me know what you think of the game and if it looks like the sort of game that you would enjoy playing. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, give us some magic thumbs, subscribe to be part of the awesome crew, and tune in again next time for more free and cheap games so you can be gaming ultra cheap too. Aw, yeah.